When wiring an on-off switch, it's actually quite simple. All you need to do is interrupt your hot line, whichever that may be. For 12 volt, it's the red line. For 120 volt, it's the black line. And so all you have to do is interrupt that line by cutting it, and then when you flip, as you can see, it's connected here, so you've got one side connected here, and then you connect the other side that continues on to the circuit, light, AC unit, whatever it may be. And then what happens is when you close this switch here, you're physically bridging those connections. And then when you open the switch, you're opening those connections back up again. And so an on-off switch is quite simple. You just cut the hot line, connect the two sides of that cut to the two adjacent screw terminals on the switch, and then when you press the switch on, it just bridges that connection. Now, it's also recommended, it's not absolutely necessary, but it is recommended to connect your ground line to the green screw on the side of the switch. Now, since the ground line, you don't actually want to interrupt it, oftentimes you can make this connection without actually cutting the line. In this case, I did choose to cut it because I've got another one running over to this switch. This is actually one power line coming in that is splitting to both of these switches. You can see there's one line right here that comes over and connects to this side of the switch. And so all of my lights are being powered by one circuit, but I wanted to have different switches to be able to control the lights that are outside versus the lights that are inside. And so essentially you just bring that power line in, it connects to here as well as to the bottom side of this switch. When I flip on this switch, it'll power my inside lights. And when I flip on this switch, it'll allow the power to go through to my outside lights.